guys, this is part 1 of my Cinema 4D tutorial. It will be one of many, hopefully. Just be showing you the basics, and yeah, I don't know why I have this thingy up, but it's just my intro. May as well just show you. It took me maybe 40 minutes to make. It's quite simple, it just goes round like whoa. If you're wondering why I did the end, yeah, it's just so that I can use After Effects and stuff. But yeah, let's just start a new document. So you'll start with this blank screen, and it'll be kind of intimidating with all of these buttons. But the simple commands are, you've got your mouse, and this is to drag around, which is helpful. So you just click on this, drag. This is zoom. I use my scroll wheel, so yeah, I advise that. Rotating, I'm sure you should know this because it's pretty simple. And this is to change to multiple views. It says top, front, right. Click that to get back in. And so that's the simple thing. And I'll just show you on the way how to do things by making you a simple setup. The first thing you're going to want to do is get a floor. It's just helpful. So see this little light button, hold that down and click on the floor. Down here you'll see a little box saying attributes. Click on coordinates, and in the middle column, what am I on about? Column. Just type in a bunch of 9 so that's big. I quite like mine to be white, but I'm not sure why. But I'll just show you that right now. And to make colours, see this little materials box, double click or file new, just double click there. Double click on the matte material, the colour. I'm gonna make this, I normally have this as a dull white, or a white, yeah. Add some reflection. That's your material. As you can see right now, it's just not the nicest thing in the world. Just drag this on, now you have the same thing. However, what you can now do is you can either do it the long way, which takes years to render, which is our global illumination and all that. But I don't intend to do that just because it takes years and years and years. So instead, I just create a light. So just click this once. I'm just going to add 3 lights. I'm not even sure where they are. Okay, this is 1 light. Grab that. Drag it backwards. Wow, that's really dodgy. If you're wondering what the hell this is doing, I have no clue. Like when it's glitching. But yeah. Okay, now you can see it's a nice little, like a studio kind of thing. After this, you probably want text, so just click on this MoGraph tab, text object. Just type in any text you want into this little text box here. Just use these little toggles to drag it around. If you see that there aren't any toggles, then it'll just be like this. Just click on the thing under this so that you get the toggles. Otherwise it's a bit of a fail, if you know what I mean. Let's just see how that's working out right now. Just get that light, drag it across. Drag it across. Okay, that'll do. That'll do, but yes. And then you're gonna wanna get your font just down here. Everything loads slower with Camtasia. And so I'm just gonna, kilogram is my font if you're wondering. Just regular. I tend to put my depth to 40 because it looks nice. Now you can see we've got a nice simple flat ninja thing. Put whatever text you want. I always put a capital J because it just looks messed up when it goes through the floor. See, it just looks fine. With the text, if you want to have rounded edges, you just go to caps, just next to object, caps, fillet cap. This will round off the edges. You can just see the rounded off edges. And that's the simpleness of that. And then I'm deciding whether to show you something more advanced. Okay, I'll show you some simple things that you can do with anything. Anyone can do it. Like, even if you just started, but yeah. So if you see this little like archy kind of thing, just hold that down and go to one of these, preferably no, don't go to, yeah, in fact no, go to anything. I'm not sure about polygon reduction, but whatever. If you want to get what I'm gonna do, let's say, Explosion FX. That won't do anything, because it's not connected to anything, it's just nothing. And all you need to do is drag that inside the text object, and it will explode. As you can see, it's pretty fancy. I'm gonna lower the floor because it doesn't seem to like it. Let's see if there's too much brightness. Yeah, just tune down the brightness on this. Just type in a lower intensity, 70 maybe. See how that works. Alright, now that looks decent. Now with this explosion FX, just drag it and it'll explode. Still not low enough. Stupid floor. Oh god. Just put it to 58. Alright, and now with the explosion FX, it goes along. But then you may be wondering, how do you animate this? It's just like, what? So what you need to do to animate is, this is your bar of frames. You'll have more frames maybe, but I'm just going to stick to 90. If you want to add more frames, just highlight this box, type in maybe 9,000, oh no, what am I doing? Maybe type in 9,000 frames. You might be a bit mental if you do that, because that's like a lot of frames. But let's just stick to 90 today. And so you just go to 1, click on the explosion FX, and then click on this little key, and drag it to the whatever point you want it to, and then you can change it or whatever. Well, I'm just going to do it to the end. Drag it all the way over. Keyframe. And then this will just create an explosion, pretty much. Kind of just explodes. And you can increase this explosion, just drag this up a million times. Increase the decay, direction, only X perhaps. Then it just looks a bit different. So it looks pretty nice. And now just render that out. It looks pretty cool, to be fair. And you can experiment with these things, do anything you like, really. I'm just gonna add a texture to this writing because I like making nice colours, and it's kind of looks bad. So yeah. So yeah, colour. I'm gonna make it. I'll just do it in really dark purple. I like to add luminance because then it just looks more luminant. Yeah, right, but I tend to put about 18% reflection, depending on how much you want. 20 is fine. Just drag that on. And now when we render it, it looks purple, pretty much. That's the basic outline. Explosion FX, I'll just replace that with explosion. It's not the same thing. Yeah, there it is. But if you see this, it just explodes. It kind of fails because that's why no one really uses it. So that's pretty much what it does. It just explodes the stuff. So you can go to the start of this, control and click on this little tiny thing, and that'll make it the strength keyframe itself. Then I maybe go to 55 and keyframe the strength, and then go all the way to the bottom, and then put it to 100, and then and then click it, control and click it again, and then you'll see that it waits until 55 and then just explodes. You can do that with anything and it looks fine. It's quite nice for your first ever intro. And this is basically going to be the end of it. Maybe just have one more example. Just get rid of this explosion. I'll just do it for twist. I haven't used twist much because moved on to other things, but I guess the general idea is that you twist it. So just keyframe that, go to some frame, twist it, go to some other frame, twist it back, then go to the end, keyframe it back, and now you'll see it goes backwards and forwards, and I like looking at this stuff, and it'll do that all smoothly for you. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, comment, and like this video. Look at my intros. If you want one, just ask me. Depending on the amount of requests I get, I don't know. Yeah, hope you learnt something. Thanks for watching. See ya.